Alongside with LUKA STATE, and you're watching Loud TV.
Let's go fast as your very first album. Yeah, you know, the beginning of this album is full of energy. It's just in your face. It's yeah, wonderful first album.
Thank you very much. I'm glad it comes across like that.
Yeah. So it's very energetic, and you know, we in this difficult moments in Europe, in a world, I think we need some energy, good vibes. No.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I think the world's in a very strange place at the moment, and I think everybody else is really, you know, and if people can find joy through rock and roll music and music alike, then it's all good.
Yeah, wonderful. So I think it's very new band, but I think you know the other guys for a long time, right?
Yes, yeah, we've known each other for quite a while, yeah. So me and Sam, the bass player, we've known each other since we were around 10. Been playing music together since we were 11. Me and Lewis have known each other since we were 10. And then this band's been together for around 6 years now. But I think we're only just started getting serious, really, and started making waves.
So this is your first band together?
In this formation, yeah. This is but me and Sam played in a separate punk band when we were kids, and Lewis was obviously in.
Yeah, we've all been in separate bands, but as the four of us together, this is
okay.
The only time.
So, do you have always your broken voice? It seems that.
Myself, yeah, it's just the way I talk. I don't know why.
I don't know why too. Because you scream too much. You scream too loud. No?
Yeah. Just I never stop talking, do I? So that's what it is, I think.
Okay. So this is your first album, but you have released 2 EPs last year. And it's quite some of the songs are released yet. So did you record them? Did you record everything, or it is the same songs?
Yeah, everything was kind of recorded in the studio when the album was made, really, and then it's good to give people a constant flow of music and keep releasing music. So to keep our fan base engaged and to keep people engaged with the band. And that's the whole idea, just to keep things ticking along and keep being creative and keep releasing. And that's the idea behind it, really.
Okay. The songs are pretty fast, you know, pretty short, something like 3 minutes. It's the good way for you to write rock and roll music.
Yeah, man. In and out and make you want to put it on again straight after you've listened to it. That's the idea.
Don't bore us. Get to the chorus.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you want to press it on repeat, it's over before it started and you want to play it again. That's the idea. The in and out method, that's what we call it. Get in and get out. When songs come naturally as well, sometimes they kind of take that kind of format, which is a quicker format than a longer song that's more stretched out and more developed. Sometimes it's good to have a short song that just falls from the sky and kind of writes itself. Them are usually the songs that we find are the better ones, really, you know. The ones that usually come to life quicker as well.
Sort of happen naturally.
So the songs are pretty in your face, pretty energetic. But you wrote song like Bold, which kind of maybe the calm Green Day. Is it a reference for you, Green Day, this band?
Well, I think we're all Green Day fans, 100%. But I don't think it's the reference. I think with songs like Bold and songs like Fall In Fall Out, which are the ballads on the song, that they're the slow songs that are the breathers. We wanted to show that we're capable of writing other music other than rock and roll music. I mean, it's all good being a rock and roll band and playing fast, heavy songs that are 3 minutes long, like you say. But, you've got to have other strings to your bow, and you've got to have other songs in your arsenal that prove you're not a one-trick pony, that you can come up with the goods, and that you can transition as a band musically. So that was the idea of putting songs like this on the record that were a little bit different, that were more acoustic based, that were slower, that were more heartfelt, story based songs, and that was the idea really. But that's great if you get a Green Day reference. We're all big Green Day fans, so that's pretty cool.
So some kind of legend contributed to this album, like Alan Moulder and Mick Cave. Did you meet them personally?
We didn't, actually. Spoke to them though, and they were, excuse me, they wanted to sonically put their influence on the record, and mix the record the way they heard it sounding. Obviously, we'd done the hard work that was in the studio on the studio floor, cutting the record and making the music. But once that's done, then all that's left is for the vision sonically of how you want this band to sound and how you want the songs to sound. And we went with a very attacking sound. It's quite aggressive, but it's also quite crisp as well at the same time. And it's something that going with those kind of names that have been in the industry doing this for so long, that they can add to your band and add to your sound. So it was a great decision to go with both of those mixers who mixed this record. Really, the sound of what you're hearing sonically in the record, really, the sound of how the record's mixed and the way it sounds and how crisp it is, how attacking it is. It's quite aggressive. And that was it. We wanted someone who, with a past track record as good as theirs, when you had mixed countless amazing records that sounded great, it's all good putting all the hard work in and making this record, but at the end of the day, it's got to sound good, it's got to sound great, and it's got to make people want to listen to it.
What about the lyrics that are it's pretty, it seems that it's for real, it's about your personal experience.
Yeah, of course. A lot of the lyrics are written around that personal experience, or the characters that surround us in our life that inspire us, and just those kind of things that people can relate to. Everyone's been in the same kind of situation, no matter what that would be. And it's just being creative about that and seeing which way we can write about it. But yeah, I mean, some of them are personal, and some of them aren't. Some of them are just stories that I've been inspired by something I've heard about and then written a story-based song around that, or they are very personal to me.
And it seems that there are a lot of troubles with women, right?
Well, if you dig a bit deeper, they're not all necessarily about women, although some of them are. But I mean, I suppose that's an easy subject to write about. And yeah, I suppose it's good to get that stuff off your chest, isn't it? I suppose.
So where do you want to play? Will you play soon?
We've got some dates sort of booked in. Obviously, with the world being how it is with COVID and touring Europe with the issue of the likes of Brexit coming up and everything, we don't know if it's solid, but at the minute we should be over there in September, doing some dates in Paris and I think covering Germany and a few others across Europe.
So watch out for the tour dates that should be released this Friday, I think.
29th.
And yeah, we're just hoping to hit the road and tour this record and get out there and play for you guys over in France as soon as possible.
So you could travel to France very soon. So
Very soon.
let's hope so.
Big time.
Very
Yeah.
soon.